Okay, so the introduction is a C major 7th, and that's the first C that you learn with the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, which is the 5th string, and then the middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, which is the 4th string up, counting from the small E string. And so that sound is this. And then the next one is the F. You put 2 fingers on the 1st fret of the first 2 strings, and then you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then you put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And that's the 2nd chord. So this is how the first 2 chords sound. And the 3rd chord, you just slide your index finger flat across the first 3 string and your ring finger the 3rd fret of the 5th string. And those are the 3 chords for the introduction. And this is the same chords you use when you start singing too. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. So that's the introduction and the beginning of the verse. Okay, now we're going to get into the verse. So the same chords as the introduction. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. And then G minor 7th, you just put your index finger over the first 4, and you put your thumb over for G minor, and then the first C that you learned, and then this is a jazz chord. It's called a passing chord. You don't have to play that if you're a beginner, but if you are more advanced, it's a G flat 7/6 minus a 5th. And then the next chord is a F major 7. That's F major 7. Then E minor. Just put 1 finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. That's the same thing. It's a 7/6 chord minus a 5th. And then A minor. Okay, so those other chords, that was A flat 7/6 minus a 5th, and then that was A minor 7th, the same thing, this fingers all the way across, and then go down a half step, then another half step, and then when you get to here, you put your index finger, the top here, your baby finger, the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, then your ring finger, the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and then your middle finger, the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Then F major 7. Then F major 7, E minor 7, D minor 7, then an F major 7 with a G bass, and then back to the beginning. And all I did was add the G note. Okay, now for the bridge. Okay, the bridge starts out F. Now and then I call your name. Then C. Then suddenly your face appears. And then that's just all open strings. But it's just a foolish game. Okay, and what you're doing here is you're putting your middle finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and then your index finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and then your baby finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. A crazy game. And that's a G major 7th without the bass. You're replacing this bass with an open A string. When it ends, and then this is a D minor 9. Then to G 7th minus 9. That's the bridge. Again, it's F, C, A11, and then D, and then G major 7th with an A bass, a D minor 9th, and a G 7th, flat 9th. Now and then I call your name, and suddenly your face appears. But it's just a crazy game when it ends in tears. Darling, have a heart. Don't let one mistake keep us apart. I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home when I climb the stairs.